Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been putting this off for months and months, saying that I should start a YouTube channel, but I just haven't. So last weekend I decided to go and acquire an old motorcycle, a Suzuki GS850G from 1980. These are some pictures of a bike that I would like to mimic the one that I'm going to build off of. I'm not real good at video editing, I'm not real good at video recording, and I'm not real good at knowing the ins and outs of YouTube. However, I will figure it out. This stance of this picture right here is the stance I'm shooting for. I would like a sport bike, almost a crotch rocket style stance, and I'm excited. This is going to be a journey in the motorcycle world and the YouTube world, and everything I do is going to be done on a budget because I'm just an average guy who works in a manufacturing position, and we're going to do it with Harbor Freight tools and an average guy budget. So sit back, please like, subscribe, and welcome to my channel. So I hopped on Facebook and I was trying to find a group of anybody really that had a good starting base bike for a cafe project if they wanted to trade for a couple of kayaks. So I found a guy that was south of me about 100 miles and he said he would do it. So on my way down there, we got halfway and he texted me and said he wasn't going to be able to make it because his brother got into a car accident. So I'm like, okay, so now plan B, I need to find a bike. So we found this auto salvage here, and here's a couple of bikes that were these ones were $450 each, and these both ran and had titles as well. And he just traded straight up, and he had hundreds of bikes, hundreds of four-wheelers. And Andrew found a bunch of things that he liked as well, including this old Yamaha 3-cylinder that he was gonna, or he likes them because it's odd and it's 3 cylinders. The bike I was gonna get was gonna be a Honda CB650, but instead I got this 1980 Suzuki GS850G. That rear tank, we were thinking possibly could be used as a fairing, but I think I have found other uses for that.
All right, man. This man made it work. All right, 2 kayaks. Vacuum diaphragm right there. The carbs? 30. It almost sounds like fun. That runs pretty damn good for 2 kayaks. Yeah, dude, if you want to just get her through all gears, make sure everything's all good to go. I suck at filming. The front brakes are not, they're not working real well. Sweet.
So the bike's a rider. Later on that night at Alan's house, we started tearing it down, and we took a seat from some kind of exercise equipment and stuck it on there and started looking, mocking it up, getting the idea of what it would look like. And I think it's coming along nicely. All the pieces that were pulled off I'm going to try and sell on Facebook and Craigslist, just so I can free up some capital to help fund this build. Remember, I'm just an average guy and every dime counts.
So I started working before I started actually videotaping, because I'm just new to this and I don't videotape very often. I've taken the battery out and I'm starting to remove some stuff off the front of the bike. And I'm taping it off, headlight, speedometer, tack, and I'm getting to this right here and I don't know. So I want something much smaller than this, so I need to find out where these wires unplug. It might be in there, it might be something that we cut. Maybe look at the indicators on the front to see where each one of those go. That might be a thing. But anyway, I'm going to look at it and get some advice on that, because it might just be as simple as cutting those wires, seeing where the indicators come from. And if that's the case, simple. But if it's not the case, I'm not an electrician, so. But anyway, my goal right now is these forks need to get replaced. Or not replaced, they need to get rebuilt. It is a gas and a liquid fork. Not quite sure how that works. I ordered the climber manual. I asked around a little bit. I think what it is, you just replace the oil seals and then refill it with nitrogen or oxygen. I'm not 100% sure on that either because I'm new to this. But this is a $500 build, so, or $500 bike to build. I actually rode it today for the first time before I started ripping it apart, and I'm surprised at how much pep it had with the carburetors all gunked up. It wouldn't run at all yesterday hardly because of the air cleaner was just falling apart. This is what it looked like. So, but without this, without the covers, it wouldn't run. But once you put the covers back on, then it ran and it actually idled pretty good. And I rode it a little bit today, but at about 3/4 throttle, it starts to get a little plugged up. So I don't know if I'm going to try to do some fuel treatment carburetor cleaner and just try to ride it around, or if I'm going to try to pull the carburetors off. I think that climber manual is going to show me how to pull those off and clean them and put them back on. But this is going to be a pretty sweet cafe build. Never done it before. I think I'm going to do dupla color paints on the tank. I'm thinking maybe a bright orange with a small fender orange, this brake bar orange, the back 6 inches of the frame orange where the LED hoop light's going to be, and everything else just keep the same. Unless I decide to go with clubman bars instead of clip-ons, then the clubman bars can be orange too. Maybe. That might sound stupid, I don't know. Get some shorty mufflers for it. I'm pretty excited. Alright.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'm excited about this journey.